us for a few more minutes. We do understand, guys, your time is your most valuable asset, and we're not here to waste you guys' time whatsoever. So if you're just not hopping on, you haven't stated where you're from, go ahead and state where you're from below in the comment section. People from all over the world. Got people from all over the world off on here.
Everybody got Canada all over the globe, baby.
I hope y'all guys are excited. So I'm gonna get things started here shortly, guys. Just hold on tight.
The next 3 minutes, now we got the right link on it. Yeah, a little discrepancy just because we decided to add the extra face blitz option for those who have their prospects in that group. But moving forward, we're just gonna be using the webinar link. Nonetheless, we definitely got a lot more people coming on now. I see everybody getting everything handled. Okay, cool. So we're good now.
Inglewood. If y'all can hear us loud and clear and can see us, drop a number 1 in the chat.
Cool. Freddie, y'all still with me?
Yeah, we still here.
120 seconds. We're going to go ahead and get ready. If you all can still hear the sound of my voice clearly, definitely drop a number 1 for me. Whatever chat, I want to make sure that we're good before we go ahead and get this thing rolling.
Can y'all hear me loud and clear?
Yeah, you're good. So you gonna be dropping some nuggets tonight, man?
Drop them jewels.
And I ain't gonna do that. Probably drop a few little nuggets with honey mustard sauce on them so everybody can eat.
Yeah, we need that sauce. I like my food with sauce, man.
Cool. So we're gonna give everybody another 60 seconds, and we're gonna go ahead and get this started. I'm gonna go ahead and check in, see where everyone's from. I missed all that information. All right. So what we got? Ooh, 201 comments. Okay.
We lit.
Cool. Everybody cool? So you good? Okay, cool. All right, cool. Make sure the chats are good.
Jersey.
All right, cool. Everyone, I'm going to give another 30 seconds just to go ahead and get last minute links out just to make sure everybody's on. I see some confusion. Yeah, I don't know what the issue is. Okay, I'm going to add everybody to the, got it. Lorenzo, Freddie, we still good? Y'all can hear me clearly?
Yes, I can hear you, boss man.
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
I mean, prove these people we're good. Okay, cool. So, welcome to this call. I see we got a lot of people on. We got more than plenty of comments on here. My name is Paris Simmons, for those who don't know me, and I want to welcome you all to the official launch of the Kind of 365 movement. For those who have been following this brand, you've seen that we've had phenomenal success stories inside the Forex industry. For those who have been following us, following our webinars, you know, we constantly go over exactly what Forex is and how you can benefit. Today, we're going to change it a little bit. We're going to make things a little different. For those of you who are new, we want you all to know exactly what we're about. We want you all to see us face to face and see exactly what this movement is about. All right, see exactly people who are having success and see exactly how this whole thing started. All right, so for those of you who are not familiar with what Forex is, or Forex is simply the exchanging from one currency to another. All right, it's the largest and largest financial market in the entire world. Or I don't care if you look at stocks, I don't care if you look at entertainment, I don't care what industry you look at, Forex is going to make more than it. All right, it makes 7 times as much as stocks every single day. I'm gonna say that again. A lot of people see Forex and say, "Hey, isn't it the same as stock trading?" It's different, but more importantly, it makes 7 times as much. All right, imagine if you can get just a portion of that $5.3 trillion each and every day. The reason why, when I was looking at skills that I wanted to learn, why Forex was so, I guess, important to me, why it stood out so much, is because I look at life like this. You're not letting your money grow for you while you sleep. All right, if money's coming in while you sleep, you're going to work until you die, and that's just the truth of the matter. You see, when I started off online, that's what I was doing. All right, I was that person that said, you know what, I'm never going to work for anybody a day in my life. I'm going to be entrepreneur. I'm going to be self-employed. And that all was fine and dandy, but the truth is I was always working. All right. People, you may have heard of the 40-40-40 rule. People are putting 40 hours a week, all right, to work 40 years of their life and be able to live just off of 40% of the money they thought they would have had, all right, after working all those 40 years. So even though I wasn't in a job force, even though I wasn't working for a corporation, and I was working for myself, the point of the matter is I still had to put in the work, day in, day out, and I wasn't getting the true gains that I wanted. I wasn't really seeing the growth in my finances like I wanted, so I realized something had to change, right? Money had to grow without me having to put in the work. Point blank, not put in the work without me having to put in the work all the time, all right? I needed my money to grow for me. I needed to be able to run systems, all right? So that's when I jumped into becoming a business owner, all right? That's when I started investing. When I did that, I seen that I got my time back, all right? A lot of people are unhappy where they're at in their current position or their current state of life is because you don't have any time, all right? If you're an employee, you're always working. If you're self-employed, you're always working. And I'm telling you, I'm speaking from the heart. I'm telling you straight facts because I've been there. All right, so I knew in order to get to that next level, in order to get my time back, I had to invest. Forex was one of those options. All right, Forex was one of those platforms. It was one of those venues that I thought I could go ahead, make the most of my money, make it work for me. All right, so I've personally been trading for about 2 and some change years now, but I was mainly an internet marketer at first. Right, I was that person that liked paid automation. I was that person that like doing all types of different stuff before I even looked into IML, before I even looked into taking Forex, putting it on a different platform, right? When I looked at joining a company that had products with a skill that I already knew that was profitable, all right? So just to give you a quick run back, for those who are new, I want to go ahead and welcome you to the call. I see we got more and more people hopping on. Definitely, once again, whoever invited you to this call, you definitely want to thank them because you were really in for a treat today. But I'm 26 years old, all right? I've been working online for about 3 years. I've been trading for about 2.5, and that's like probably 19, 20 months ago, all right, May of 2016, I was at the lowest point of my life financially. I had been working online, all right, doing Forex here and doing different things, trying to get this whole thing to work, but the money wasn't coming in, all right? I was putting in work. My efforts were good. I was putting in the 21 hours a day, but I wasn't seeing that financial return. And about on May 11th was the exact date, 2016, I got a dispossessory notice. And for those who are not really familiar with that, a dispossessory notice is eviction warning. All right, this was May 2 years ago. Eviction warning, back rent. It was $770 in total, and a week after that date, something changed. So my efforts stayed the same because I was continuously grinding. Like I wasn't not working, but just wasn't picking up yet. But something switched, and my income did a 180. within 8 weeks from that May 11th date, I had my first 5-figure month. And within 2 to 3 months after that, I was a 6-figure earner. And I say all this to say, my biggest goal when I first started online marketing, when I first started making money online, was to tell my mother she never had to work again. Tell my grandmother, the one who gave me a loan of $6,000 in 2014 when I came down here, no house, nowhere to stay. Stay at an extended stay for 2 weeks. I was doing some house hunting until I found a place which she was the co-signer on for me to get the house, that she never had to worry about a financial expense a day again in her life. Go tell my father, who I worked year on year, that he never had to have those financial struggles, those financial worries that we had all the years past. All right, so leading up to now, leading into IML, leading to the Retire 365 movement, that was my goal in life before Forex. So when I wanted to help others, when I thought of a movement that was really passionate to me, that was passionate to the people that I was with, that's something that came to my mind. My first goal, like I said, was to retire those that was closest to me. And when I think about helping somebody, why not help somebody change their life in a way that impacted mine the most? All right, so with this Retire 365 movement, the sole goal is for anybody that joins to go ahead and be in a financial situation in just 365 days where they can retire themselves, or if you're already well off, if you're already working for yourself or whatever you have it, you're not really needing it, then we want to put you in a financial position where you can go ahead and bless somebody else. So today I'm going to show you some testimonials. I'm going to give you some real stories and let people talk from actually inside of the movement. All right, so we can talk all day about what Forex has done. Y'all have seen the results. If you follow the Blitz group, you've seen my videos, you've seen the team's videos, you've seen the team results day in and day out, whether it's trading Forex or trading crypto. But it's really important when you connect, when you're following, when you're working with somebody, to see that they're real people. All right, that they're real people like you. Different people have different stories, and I know when I was watching people, there was very few that I could relate with. All right, when you watch people, it's always a sales pitch, sales pitch, sales pitch, sales pitch. But I like being able to connect with somebody, especially if I'm doing business that I can relate to, that I can see that's real, that I can see is passionate about helping others. And with the Retire 365 movement, that is our main goal. So without any further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and pass it to Lorenzo Hoffman. Lorenzo Hoffman is a great buddy of mine. I've known Lorenzo just about ever since I started online marketing, and he's really one of the hardest working people that I know, but more importantly, he's a good friend, he's a good person. I'm gonna go ahead and pass it to you, Lorenzo, and let you go ahead and drop some tools for the people today. You can still hear me? Yeah, you gonna say something else? Can you hear me? Yeah, you.
Loud and clear.
Okay. Hey, what's going on, family? We got a whole team on, and we have a lot of people who's watching, who may be interested in a business opportunity. And like Paris say, we joined forces 2-3 years ago, about a couple years ago, and we was into internet marketing. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm just gonna give you the rough background of myself and how I really got into internet marketing, network marketing, affiliate marketing, whatever you want to call it. And I will tell you how, me taking a leap of faith, that it has truly changed my life. So roughly about 4 to 5 years ago, guys, I was in a situation where I didn't see myself growing. So I was working roughly about 60 to 70 hours a week, working at a Hyundai plant to, get picked at by team leaders, supervisors, managers each and every day. And I was one of the hardest working person in the plant. But, people see that when you work hard, it's just like, y'all already know how the game goes. But it just got to a point, I was always an entrepreneur in heart. And I just got sick and tired. And I just got tired of being sick, because when I see the time that I was investing until my just over broke, I seen my check every Friday and things didn't add up. And they didn't add up to a point where I said, hey, I got to eliminate some things in my life and I got to add some things in my life. So what I did, March 2013, guys, I walked away from that job. I didn't even turn back because I was actually, Googling how to make figures. I was so determined. I was so ambitious. I was so driven to, be the I can be, to be able to provide for my daughter and give her the best life that she deserves. I did it for my daughter. And of course, I did it for myself and family. So I went to the most powerful form of technology in the entire world, which is the internet, what we're currently on right now, guys. And I typed into Google search, how can I make 6 figures? I also typed in 6-figure jobs. And what had popped up was internet marketing. Internet marketing popped up. And for me to literally see kids, I'll say kids because I'm a little grown, see kids 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, living in, $10,000 a month condos, penthouses, traveling off the world, driving their dream cars and things like that. I got really intrigued now. I was saying, hey, if kids can do it, I'm a grown individual. I've already been through the struggle. Why not give it a try? Why not give it a try? And what I did, I digged a little deeper because sometimes you guys have to do your own research when you're looking into something. I looked at the statistics on network marketing, on internet marketing. I see that it produced 84% of the entire world 6 and 7 figure earners. So I said, 4 or 5 years ago, I said, that's me. I will not stop until I figure it out. And that's what I did. And I'm blessed to be able to, you guys right in the face, let you guys know I made over 6 figures, multiple 6 figures in this industry. And it's crazy, maybe a year and a half, maybe a couple years ago. It was a minor setback for a major comeback. Sometimes it's about the circle, guys. It's about circle. Your circle can be poison. And what I've learned was to hang around positive, inspired entrepreneurs that want more out of life, just trying to actually accomplish and achieve something. So about a couple years ago, I was dating this female. You know how it gets when y'all say that y'all in love, you move in with this female and things like that. And crazy thing was, she was grinding, she was doing her thing online, but unfortunately, things didn't work out because when we got together, when we got around each other, I was the person who was trying to put in work. I was the only person, covering all the bills. And, it just took a lot out of me because I was taking care of my daughter, her. And it's like she didn't have no drive. I had no ambition. So I fell back out of my life because I was up. So, I had to learn a very valuable lesson. So what I did was, like I say, sometimes it's about who you're around. So I kid you not, guys. Paris, he just told you he made 6 figures, over $100,000 in within 90 months, and he did it. And I seen him learn new from one of my other mentors, Todd Dow, and I was like, I need to learn it, because I gotta get it. Hey, I'm in it to win it. About 2 years ago, year and a half, 2 years ago, I just got hope. I left her. I got refocused, and 45 days, I made the most I ever made in a single month. I made the most money I ever made in a single month, and it was over 5 years. And it was roughly around your yearly salary that the job pays. So I knew right there that, God, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people give up. Quitters never win, and I decided to win, and I decided to win from the jump. So if you guys have been in internet marketing, affiliate marketing, network marketing, and if you fail, just understand you learn from failure because failure is you become. So, Paris introduced me to iMarketsLive. I was already introduced by several people, roughly about six months ago, and I seen the vision because I understand a lot of people's struggles online. A lot of people are not salesmen. They don't want to sell anything. They just want to make money. So with the iMarketsLive opportunity, guess what? You do not have to sell anybody nothing to make life-changing income because the testimonials that I done seen a part of the Retired at 365 family, and we done had people that left the project with 3, 4, 5 kids, 2-story house. Princess Fatima, shout out to you. We have people like Marcus, who's a part of the team, totally new. Marcus Chapman, he was totally new to Forex. My partner, Lyndon Greer, introduced it to him within a month. In 2 days, in a 48-hour span, he cleared $32,000 and some change. They don't do that anywhere. No, they don't do that anywhere. I had a 21-year-old that I had to get on. I was like, man, slow down the recruiting and sharing opportunity. I want you to educate yourself more and actually see how things work. His name is John Aubrey. So I was working with him closely. He's retired as well at the age of 21. And, he tested everything out. He tried it on his demo account, and he's seen success while he was using his demo account. And in a 2 week span, a 21-year-old made a little bit over $15,000. And I can keep on going on and on and on, but all the success stories, it's in the Retired 365 Blitz group. But our movement have helped a lot of people walk away from their job. Our movement have helped a lot of people earn over 5 figures a month. Our movement have positioned hundreds of people to actually create a 6-figure income, and our movement have positioned thousands of people to retire in the next 365 days. Now, guys, I'm not telling you this is a get-rich overnight opportunity business, but I done seen some success stories to people that actually got pretty rich and pretty wealthy and made some great money in just a short period of time. So, it's all about educating yourself, plugging into the system, and following simple instructions. So, like I said, guys, I came from nothing, man. I'm just going to tell you a real life story, guys. Man, I came from nothing. I came from where to my friends didn't even believe me. My mom didn't believe me. My daddy, everybody used to laugh. People see that I was put forth the effort, online. They was just like, man, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? But, God has, you have a purpose, and you have to define your purpose. And my purpose, I was always passionate, of course, about helping myself. And I became so passionate about educating myself to where I can help others. So when I did that, life became amazing. So I sit here before you right now. I'm able to travel every month. If you've been watching me, you've been following my page, guys, I've been able to travel every 30 to 45 days. I've been able, my residual income, and, I'm going to let you guys know about residual income. If you guys got residual bills, you need residual income because those bills are coming in every monthly, and you have a position to actually earn profits through the markets every single day, and you also have an opportunity to where you can build a business and earn residual income. So I am a chairman inside of iMarketsLive, and understand, all I did was educate myself. All I did was get results. All I did was share the opportunity with other people who was interested in making money from their smartphone. And I'm glad to, just chat with you guys today, just off the strength of, 2-3 months of actually, just really educating myself, diving into the information and sharing the information. I was able to create over a 5-figure month residual income. So imagine if you had the opportunity, or you could be in position to just share this opportunity with a number of people and actually earn over $14,000 a month as a chairman. That's life-changing income. And not only to say that, I do have multiple opportunities. I do have multiple business. I am LLC, and that's just a jump start. So, if you guys got some ambition, you guys got some drive, if you all want to educate yourself and actually learn how to make some real money, this is the opportunity for you. Because the thing, what I have learned about becoming my own boss, business owner, and an investor, a lot of people spend a lot of time working for money. You'll get that job, you'll work overtime, you'll get a part-time job, you'll spend so much time working for money, not to understand if you put that money into the time that you spent doing that, guess what? You're positioning yourself to become rich and wealthy. Because the last time I checked, there's only 2 things that make money, guys. The time that you spend making money, and the money that you spend making time. And I'm the type of person that learned from people like Warren Buffett, which is the richest man in the world, got billions of dollars. And he said best. So what I want to tell you guys, if you're motivated, driven, definitely get around around some like-minded people, get around some entrepreneurs, get around some business-minded people, and get around people who's out there living the life that you want to live. You know what I'm saying? So life has been so amazing because I took a leap of faith. I hopped on an opportunity. I wasn't poor in the mindset. See, a lot of people, this is the difference between successful people and poor people. Poor people pass over opportunities repeatedly. Successful people see an opportunity, and if they like it, guess what? They're going to educate themselves about it, and they're going to do whatever it takes to become successful. So, you know, it's a blessing, guys. I'm telling you, it's a blessing. Success is a journey. It's not a sprint. You're not just going to wake up the next day and, hey, I hit the lottery. But when you understand, you take a step forward, you're consistent every single day, you're educating yourself, you getting results, you sharing results, you hustling, you grinding, you doing whatever it takes to build yourself up, your business up, and your family up. Once you understand that, you on your journey to success, guys. You're definitely on your journey to success. And like I say, man, I love this opportunity. iMarketsLive has changed my life. Forex has changed my life. And guess what? We don't even have to talk to you guys, but we want to expose it to the masses because everybody needs to know about this $5.3 trillion per day industry. Every single person who has some ambitions, who wants to become rich, wealthy, and leave a legacy for their kids, everybody needs to know about a $5.3 trillion a day industry. Every single person. And once you educate yourself, guess what? The only way to go is up. The only way to go is up, guys. And I was talking to Freddie, me and Freddie had a good little conversation, guys. We had a good little conversation yesterday. We was on live, and some people may be able to relate. Some people may not be able to relate. So the thing, I knew I was an entrepreneur when my daughter was born. I was a great athlete in college. If you look my name up, I was a prospect to go in the NFL draft. I played at Alabama State. I was one of the top 100 receivers that was coming out of the year 2006. The quarterback, he actually went in the second round to Boris Jackson. He went in the second round from our school. So the thing was, things didn't work out. Things didn't work out, and things happen for a reason. So, but I was able to accept coaching, and I was able to, now I can coach other people. But to make a long story short, what I did was, since I didn't make it, not calling myself a failure, what I did was I said I had to get this money. I had to make this money because I got a daughter that I got to take care of. I have a princess that needs taking care of me. I want to give her the world. I want to give her every single thing that she asks for. So the quickest way that an individual is going to think about getting money other than a job, yes, illegal. So, me and Freddie had a long little conversation. And the crazy thing is, I was in the streets. I'm a country boy. I'm from Alabama. I was in the streets for about 7 years. And I realized that I was a true entrepreneur, but I realized that the streets wasn't for me. Because guess what? There's only two ways you can go in the streets. There's only two places you can go in the streets.
Dead in jail.
The first place is under. The second place is behind bars. And that beautiful daughter that I had, I couldn't fail her. I couldn't fail her. So that's when I took a leap of faith first and got me a job, and the job didn't work out. So I said, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm gonna figure out a way to make 6 and possibly 7 figures. And guess what? I have found it. We have found it here in the Retired at 365 family. And guess what, guys? You have found the opportunity for you to become great. So don't let your past dictate your future. So leave your past behind you and just worry about upgrading, leveling up, getting around the right people who's going to put this motivation inside you, who's going to put this inspiration inside you, who's going to put this education inside you so you can go to the next level. So, with that being said, I don't want to take up too much time because we got Freddie King that's going to be speaking. And like I say, man, hey, my life did a whole U-turn because I had ambition. I was willing to listen. I followed people who made millions, and I'm up next. So Freddie King is on you, brother.
I appreciate that, man. That was an amazing testimony. Let's see. Get the room presenter. Can everybody hear me? If y'all can hear me, drop a 1 in the chat. If y'all can hear me clearly, drop a 1 in the chat for me before I get started.
Hey, Freddie, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. What's going on, Jaleesa?
All right, we'll go ahead and talk real quick since you closing us out, all right?
All right, cool.
All right, can y'all drop a 1 if y'all can hear me?
They gonna save me for last. I don't mind.
Right.
Women's first.
Women first.
Okay, we did it right. All right, y'all. So my name is Jaleesa. Everybody calls me Lisa. Owner and founder of Beauty and Brains Movement, y'all. 6 years. I'm gonna tell y'all my little story on how I joined the Retired 365 movement. So 7 months ago, I was broke. Okay, capital B R A. All right, I just got out of the Navy. Didn't know what I would do. School wasn't for me, so I won't go waste my GI Bill going to school. So I gave that to my sister. So I'm like, all right, I'm out of the Navy. What am I going to do now? All right. So became a makeup artist, and I decided to move to Atlanta, Georgia, because Atlanta is like the baby hospital for makeup. So I moved to Douglasville, Georgia, with only $300. You know, back then I thought $300. So moved out there. And it was hard because, you know, being a freelance makeup, I had no clientele. I didn't know nobody. I just got in my car and drove, right? So fast forward 2 weeks later, I had to get a third shift playing job. 12 shifts on, 3 days on, 3 days off, right? I was like, I didn't drive 7 hours to Atlanta to work a shift job. I could have did that back home. So one day I was on break in the lunchroom and I was just scrolling on Facebook and I saw an ad on Facebook, you know, people flashing cash, living in luxury cars, houses and driving luxury cars and stuff. I'm like, I want to do that. So I got with that company, okay, I'm not going to say the name of the company, but I got with that company and I was doing good. You know, I made my first $1,000 a week as soon as I started. But the only thing with that company was I was limited to the people who I talked to. I could only talk to people in the United States. I can only talk to people in Canada. So, you know, the internet is worldwide. You know, social media is worldwide. So if I got people saying, hey, I want to join your team. I want to make money by my smartphone, right? I tell them no. So I was like, this is for me. Came across Paris Simmons. When Paris Simmons came across me, he was telling me, if you want to let your money work for you, you need to talk to me. So I was telling Paris, I looked at the video, like a lot of people, we give y'all the information and y'all say, hey, I'm going to get started in about 2 weeks. And, you know, I wasn't asleep that night and I thought about it. I said, why am I going to wait 2 weeks? You know, in 2 weeks, I could have got started. I could have went through the training. I could have started making some money. So 24 hours later, I told parents, I said, all right, I'm ready. Let's get this going, y'all. At the time I signed up, it wasn't really a good time because I was in Houston, Texas at the time. And that was the time of Hurricane Harvey. So I really couldn't go through the training like I should have because we had to keep evacuating and stuff. But I finished the training in under 2 weeks. Flight training came through, y'all. Y'all hear it said all the time, copy, paste, profit. Got a little text message alert for flight training. That's exactly what I did. I copied, pasted, profit. Woke up to over $1,000, y'all. It's that cool. I didn't have to talk to nobody. I didn't have to recruit nobody. I didn't have to say like, share, comment on my video, wondering if Facebook's going to approve my ads, none of that. I didn't have to do none of that. I was letting my money work for me, okay? Everybody, got over 200 people on here right now. A lot of people are with companies where you're making some money. You're making some really good money, but you're always behind your computer. You're always on your phone following up with people. You could be out for dinner, y'all. My birthday, I was out with my family, but I had to tell my sister, wait before y'all started saying happy birthday because I had to follow up with somebody because I was dependent on them to sign up in order for me to make money. No matter how hard I worked, no matter how late I stayed up, if people didn't sign up, I didn't get paid. With Forex, it's none of that, okay? With Forex, you are learning a skill set that can't nobody take from you, okay? Like Lorenzo said, we do not have to be on this call right now sharing this information with you. We can easily make money, but we know what it's like to be broke, okay? We know what it's like going into Food Lion, getting Mountain Lion instead of Mountain Dew. We know what it's like getting Dr. Pepper, getting Dr. Perky instead of Dr. Pepper. We know what it's like. We've been there, done that. But we're trying to help y'all so y'all don't have to go through that, okay? January, I forgot the first day. January the 2nd, I want to say, I hit my rank for a 6-figure earner because of Forex. Okay, I told parents, I said my number one thing, what I wanted to do, I wanted to tell my mom she never have to work again. My mom's a school teacher and she's going to finish this year out, but my mom never has to work. My little sister, she's a sophomore right now. She don't have to work in a fast food job. I told her just focus on school. I'm living good, and now I'm back in Atlanta, y'all, and I don't have to worry about another job. I don't have to depend on clients saying, hey, can you do my makeup, because I'm making my money work for me. If you got a cell phone, you can make money, all right? It's as simple as that. Simple as that. All right, Freddie. I think I gave my story.
That was good, Jaleisha. We appreciate you for sharing. All right, so for those who don't know me, my name is Freddie King. I'm from a small town 90 miles east of Houston, Texas, by the name of Port Arthur, Texas. I'm from PA. I graduated high school with a 5.0 and had a scholarship to go to Sam Houston State to play football. That was my initial dream. When I got to college, I saw that college was not for me. I hated going to class. I'm not gonna lie. All-star on the football field in class, I just couldn't do. I couldn't come around with just going to class and learning about something that I really didn't care about. So I dropped out of college. When I dropped out of college, I had my first child at 19 years old. So I had to get a job. That's what I thought I had to do. But I'm the type of person, I'm not sure if y'all like this, I got job phobia. I don't like working for nobody else. I don't like nobody telling me what to do, when to eat, or when to go to the bathroom. So I quit every job I ever had. I quit every single job. And where I'm from, if you're not working a job, the only thing left for you to do is to sell drugs and be in the street life. And that's where I was at. Fast forward, last year was by far the worst year of my life. Last year, January 17, 2017, I was shot in my face and my best friend was murdered right on the side of me. So after that happened, I was mentally broken, spiritually broken. I was a wreck last year, you guys. I didn't know what I was going to do. I had to get out of the streets because I was doing too much. I was fighting, having shootouts. It was very, very crazy. It was like some movie stuff, man. It's stuff that you see in the movies. I really went through these type of things. I found network marketing. I saw Charles Dyson on the internet. He was promoting a different company, but I just like the passion that he had for what he was doing. So I reached out to him and I started this company. And I was just recruiting every day. Like Jaleisha said, man, I was behind a computer every single day trying to get people to join. If I didn't get people to join, then I wouldn't make no money. Charles showed me, he was attempting to show me Forex 90 days prior to this. I didn't look at the opportunity for 90 days, so please do not be like me. I waited 90 days to get started. So I struggled for approximately 100 days in my life, struggling, being broke before I actually got started. When I got started, I was like, man, I struggled for 100 days, and the answer was in my inbox the whole time. He's been reaching out, telling me, and he stopped telling me about it. He's like, man, I'm not even gonna tell you about it no more, because I was like, Charles, I don't want to hear about no more opportunities. I was being closed-minded. I said, I don't want to hear about no more opportunities. I'm doing what I'm doing, bro. Don't show me nothing else. I gotta get this business off the ground. But that business wasn't working. Like Jaleisha said, I was very limited to who I was talking to, and I was dependent on another person spending money for me to make money. And that's what got me into this opportunities, because every other opportunity that I was a part of, I had to sell a product or service to make money. With this company, all we do is use the product and make money. Right after that, I made a decision to join in July, around my birthday, July of last year. And I'm from the Houston area, so my city was affected by Hurricane Harvey. Me and my family lost everything that we worked for over the past 4 years to get our crib and our home, our children straight. We lost everything. I mean, everything. Only thing that I had was our car with a little bit of gas in it and bags of clothes, maybe like 2 outfits for each one of my family members. My newborn son, my daughter, and my fiance. We were living in a hotel. I was living in a hotel in Dallas, Texas, Arlington, Texas, the Marriott. And what I did is I used their free Wi-Fi to get my family back to where we needed to be. Now we're in an apartment. Now we're not in a house yet, which is okay because we're in an apartment. We're back comfortable. Our house is fully furnished. My daughter has clothes. My son has Pampers and milk. We are good now. Without the Retired in 365 movement and these great people that I'm with now, I wouldn't have been able to do that. And before, I was always the smartest person in my circle. So at the end of the day, I wasn't growing at all. I was just helping the other people try to get to where I was at, and I wasn't even nowhere. Yeah, I had a little bit of money, but I wasn't growing as a person, as an individual. I wasn't getting smarter. I was just doing the same things over and over every single day, and that's pretty much insanity. And I would wake up to do the wrong. I would wake up excited to do the wrong things, and then get pissed off at the results that I was getting. So I had to make a change. And by joining the Retired in 365 movement, when I was going through those times of Hurricane Harvey, these people that I met through the internet, and where I'm from it's very difficult to put your trust in somebody that you've never met in person. So being in the situation that I was in, I had to put my pride aside and take a leap of faith. Like Lorenzo said, I had to learn to trust somebody else. And these people sent me money through PayPal. They helped me and my family out through these troubling times. And by giving me Forex and sharing this opportunity with me and just being there for me, it's changed my life dramatically. I'm I'm on the call talking to over 200 people right now. If you would have asked me if I would be doing this last year, bro, you don't even understand the kind of response I would have gave you. But today, to see that I've grown this much, I'm ecstatic at the results that I'm getting. I've made more money trading Forex than I did in anything else in my life. And it's just amazing. And I would say, if you want to get started, you should get started with the Retired in 365 movement, because the people here are genuine and they really want to help you. Like I say, people here will help you. I've seen people help other people out before they've helped their own family out. And that just showed me how genuine these people can be. In October, IML had an event in Houston, Texas, and I spent my last dollars to get to that event. I said, I need to get to these people. I need to meet these people in person. I need to make sure that this is real and I can stand on this 10 toes and I can share this with the world. I need to get around these people. I met guys that were my age, 25, 26, 27 years old, making 10, 20, 50, $100,000 a month doing this. And they look like me, sound like me. So I'm like, if they could do it, then I can do it. I got to sit down and eat lunch and dinner with these people. So I got to converse with these people, feel their vibes. These are real people, regular people who have stories just like you and me. They have stories. They've been through things. They just made a decision. They made a decision to get started and stick with the decision that they made. So I'm not going to take up a bunch of y'all time, but this is by far the best thing that's happened to me in my life, because the path that I was on, I'm not even supposed to be here talking to y'all right now, man. My best friends, they didn't make it out of the situations that we were in. They're both dead right now. And you know, I still struggle with that, you know what I mean? But now I know that I'm actually having a positive impact on people's life. And by joining this movement, I feel like I found my purpose. Like what I need to be doing in life, I really need to be sharing my story and helping people. You know, just as I was in my time of need, these people helped me. You know what I mean? Lorenzo's helped me. Paris helped me. Jaleesa have helped me. When I hit them up, they respond to me. They don't, like all the other companies I've been in, the people, man, they be shading you. They'll shade you. They don't want to give you that. They don't want to give you the sauce on how to do what they doing. They bring you through a loop or tell you got to pay this amount of money for this training that don't even help you. I didn't go through none of that. These people were genuine. They are genuine. And like we said, when I first got started with this company, I didn't even share it with nobody because I was burnt out on recruiting. I was burnt out on recruiting because the people who I was getting to join me in business, they wasn't making no money. I was making some money, but they wasn't making no money. So at the end of the day, I felt like I was conning those people. I was hurting those people's life more than I was helping their life. But here is different. They don't have to sell or recruit. All they have to do is use the product. Use the product. So when I first got started, I didn't tell nobody about nothing I was doing. I would just focus on learning how to trade because I didn't want to share it with nobody. And then I seen like, man, this can really help people. So I started sharing it like crazy. I started sharing it with everybody I came in contact because it's like once you make money trading Forex from your cell phone and you take that withdrawal out and you see that it's real, you're not going to be able to keep your mouth closed. You're not going to be able to keep your mouth closed. And like Lorenzo said, man, I come from nothing. I come from where dreams don't come true. Where you don't make it out where I'm from. It's only 3 things you can do where I'm from. You can play sports, you can sell drugs, or you can work at the refinery. I did all of those things and none of them worked for me. And I was introduced to a new opportunity, something bigger than myself. And it's changed my life, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This has literally changed my life. I live differently now. My family's more happy. They respect me more now because I'm doing something positive and I'm still being able to provide for my family, take care of them. It's like for me, it's the little things that count for me. Being able to put gas in my car, being able to pay my internet bill so I can be on here talking to y'all, being able to just put food in the icebox. Being able to buy some socks and drawers. Like I told you, I lost everything. So just being able to buy socks and drawers, being able to take a shower in my own shower, sleep in my own bed. Like those things really meant something to me because like I said, I lost everything that we worked hard for. We worked very, very hard to obtain the things that we had because where I'm from is very little opportunity. And I recovered so fast. From trading Forex. You wouldn't even know that something happened to me if I didn't tell you, if I didn't share this with you, you wouldn't even know. When you see me on the internet, I know everybody think we all high and mighty. No, I got a real story, a real background, and I don't advise nobody to live the way I was living. So, in saying that, guys, I hope I got my point across to y'all, man. The Retired in 365 movement, the IML platform, and Forex, the largest financial liquid market in the world, has changed my life, and it can do the same thing for you if you make a decision to get started. Don't be like me and wait 90 days to get started. Say, oh, I'm going to get started next week. I'm going to get started. No, you're not. No, you're not. If you say that, you're not going to never get started. If you don't got the money, that's okay. Find a way to get the money. Go sell something that ain't making you no money in that house. Go do something to get the money to get started because this is a life-changing opportunity. And whoever invited you to this call, you need to be thanking them. I'm telling you, you need to be thanking. You see, thank you for sharing this with me because they don't have to share it with you. Like I told you, when I first got started, I didn't share this with nobody. But I felt like I was doing a disservice to my people for not sharing it with them. So you definitely want to get started with the Retired in 365 movement because the people here are genuine. We are real people with real stories, with real backgrounds, and we genuinely want to help you retire from your job or, like me, have just the simple things in life that you may not be able to get working a job, being able to take your woman out on the weekend. You probably can't do that because you have no money at the end of the month. You got to pay your bills. So this is the perfect opportunity for you to make that change in your life that you're looking to have. If you're one of those people who sit up late at night thinking about, man, I wish somebody would come show me a different way. I wish God would bless me with something that can get me over that hump, get me over that struggle, where here it is. We've been on this webinar for 1 hour sharing with you our stories and our life stories of how this opportunity has helped us. Like, my story is not like Lorenzo or like Paris. They ain't superstars, y'all. I'm an average Joe. And this, like I said, man, the simple things keep me happy. Just being able to pay my internet bill. Because like I said, I got job phobia. I can't work for nobody. I have to be my own boss. I can't work for nobody. It don't work for me, man. You tell me I got 30 minutes to eat, I quit. What you mean? I quit. So I just want y'all to know, I want to pre-welcome everybody who is not started, I want to pre-welcome you. You need to get started right now. Get back to the person who invited you to this call. Get back to them right now. Get off this webinar and get back to them right now and say, I'm ready to get started. Send me the link. And they're going to help you out. And you can reach out to me, Lorenzo Paris. You can reach out to any one of us, and I guarantee you we will respond to you in a timely fashion and help you make money with us. That's about all I got for y'all, man. That's it, man. That's that in a nutshell, man. Get started with the Retired in 365 movement. It will not be something you regret if you take it serious. If you take this opportunity serious, you don't play around with it. You really focus on learning the skill set. If that's what you want to do, you really want to learn a skill set that can set you free, then, do your due diligence and take this serious, and it can change your life. I'm here to tell you, I'm a real person with a real story and a real background. This can change your life. So, that's all I got, y'all. That's me in a nutshell, everybody. So, I hope this inspires somebody to get started. And we look forward to helping you out.
Nah, definitely. Lorenzo, you gonna say something?
Yeah, I'm finna I'm just gonna say, man, touch me. That story definitely touched me, man. You know what I'm saying? Got me, want to tear up a little bit, but I'm gonna be a big boy. As y'all can see, man.
I'm over here sweating, bro. It's really serious, bro. I'm literally sweating right here because it's real, bro. It's like this is my real life. This is what I've really been through, and just being around people who are better than me, who believe in me, who are willing to work with me through my struggles, bro. You don't find it every day in every opportunity. You're not gonna just find it every single day, bro. So I just want to tell y'all that I really genuinely appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all so much. And like I said, I don't know if y'all know what helped me change my life. Y'all was just doing what y'all do, just being who y'all are. But for me, bro, it means the world to me. And I wouldn't trade this for nothing. And I stand on this firmly. I believe in this. And we going to the top together. I believe that. We going to the top together. We on the way, y'all. So I advise y'all to get started with us because this train ain't stopping. It's already smoking. We already on the tracks going. So you need to get on the train. That's work.
So with that being said, definitely we're gonna go ahead and conclude this call. I want to definitely prematurely welcome everybody to this call. But before I go ahead and cut off, if you all call value, go ahead and drop a number 3 in the comments for me. And if you're ready to change your life, to the next level, and increase your finances, go ahead and drop a number 4 for me on the comment section. Definitely, Freddie, I appreciate you. Lorenzo, I appreciate you. There's a lot of success going around. So you've seen where people came from. Y'all have already seen the massive results we've had trading wise as well. Now it's time to make a decision. Either you want to stay in the same place you're at, and if that's the case, I definitely wish you the best. And whatever venture you choose to partake in the future, hopefully the person that invited you to this call can do business with you in the future. But if you're someone who's like me, who's like Freddie, who's like Lorenzo, who's like Jaleesa, and tired of where you're at, really ready to go ahead and improve, progress, especially financially, and go ahead and get that time frame that you deserve, go ahead and get back to the person that added you to the call now, not tomorrow, not in 30 minutes, not in an hour. Get back to them now so they can go ahead and get you started. Welcome to the family, and we can go ahead and make you the next success story. Once again, my name is Paris Simmons. I want to welcome you all to the Retired 365 movement. I hope each and every last one of you have a good night. Peace.
Sorry, everybody. Let's work.